In the quiet expanse of a sunlit pasture, a striking white horse stands, its coat gleaming like freshly fallen snow. Yet, upon closer inspection, the illusion of beauty shatters, revealing a grotesque horror lurking beneath the surface. A barnacle wound, an infestation of crustacean-like creatures, has taken root on the horse's flank, transforming this majestic creature into a living canvas of suffering. The barnacles, typically found clinging to rocks in the ocean, have inexplicably chosen this terrestrial beast as their home, creating a chilling juxtaposition of nature's cruelty and the fragility of life. As the camera zooms in, we witness the barnacles, a cluster of hard white shells, embedded in the horse's flesh, their jagged edges cutting into the skin, causing pain and distress. This shocking image serves as a stark reminder of the darker side of nature, where beauty can quickly turn into a nightmare. Barnacle infestation, or barnacle disease, occurs when these marine organisms latch onto a host, often causing significant harm. In this case, the horse has become an unwilling host, a victim of an unusual ecological misstep. The barnacles feed on the horse's skin, drawing nutrients and causing inflammation, which can lead to infection. The once proud steed now bears the weight of a parasitic burden, struggling with each movement as the barnacles continue to grow and multiply, their presence a constant reminder of the harsh realities of survival in the natural world. The infestation can lead to severe complications, including lameness and systemic infections, forcing the horse into a life of pain and suffering, a tragic fate for such a noble creature. And as we delve deeper into the implications of this infestation, we are confronted with a moral quandary. What does it say about our relationship with nature when a creature like this horse becomes the unwilling host of a marine parasite? The barnacle, in its relentless pursuit of survival, highlights the often brutal hand of nature, where the struggle for existence can lead to grotesque outcomes. Yet, it also reflects humanity's impact on the environment. Pollution, climate change, and habitat destruction have altered ecosystems, allowing such bizarre occurrences to manifest. As we ponder the fate of the white horse and its barnacle wound, we are left to question our role in this complex web of life. Perhaps in our quest for progress, we have overlooked the delicate balance that binds us all. After all, in the grand tapestry of life, we are all just one barnacle away from a similar fate. the dense, shadowy heart of the rainforest, where the air is thick with humidity and the sounds of nature create a symphony of life. A chilling scene unfolds. A solitary gorilla, a majestic creature of strength and grace, stands as a testament to the wild's beauty. Yet, upon closer inspection, a horrific sight emerges. A grotesque wound, a gaping cavity on its back, teeming with a writhing mass of bees. This is not merely a wound. It is a hive, a living testament to nature's darker side, where the line between life and death blurs in a grotesque dance of survival. The gorilla, once a symbol of power, now becomes a canvas for nature's most unsettling artistry, a reminder of the fragility of existence. As we delve deeper into this unsettling tableau, we must confront the reality of bee infestations in the animal kingdom. The gorilla, a creature that typically roams the forest floor with dignity, has unwittingly become a host for a colony of bees. These insects, often seen as harmless pollinators, can transform into a nightmarish plague when they invade the territory of larger animals. The bees, drawn to the warmth and moisture of the gorilla's skin, have burrowed into the flesh, creating a hive that thrives on the very essence of its host. The sight is both fascinating and repulsive. The gorilla's skin, once a protective barrier, is now a breeding ground for these tiny marauders. The infestation is not just a physical ailment. It is a complex interaction between species, a dark reminder of the relentless cycle of life and death. The bees, in their quest for survival, have found a grotesque sanctuary, while the gorilla, in its suffering, embodies the harsh realities of nature. The wound, oozing with a mixture of blood and bee secretions, becomes a grotesque spectacle, a vivid illustration of the brutal truth that nature does not shy away from cruelty. The gorilla's body, once a fortress, is now a battleground, where the struggle for survival plays out in a gruesome display. As we observe this tragic scenario, we must consider the implications of such infestations. The bees, while essential to our ecosystem, can become agents of destruction when their populations swell unchecked. In their natural habitat, they play a crucial role in pollination, but when they invade the territory of larger animals, the balance of nature is disrupted. The gorilla, a creature that should command respect and admiration, is reduced to a mere host, a victim of circumstance in a world where survival often comes at a steep price. It serves as a mirror reflecting humanity's own relationship with nature. We, too, are often the unwitting hosts of our own destructive tendencies. Our encroachment into natural habitats, our relentless pursuit of progress, and our disregard for the delicate balance of ecosystems can lead to catastrophic consequences. Just as the gorilla suffers from the bee's invasion, so too do we face the repercussions of our actions: climate change, habitat destruction, and the loss of biodiversity. The irony is palpable. In our quest to dominate nature, we often find ourselves ensnared in our own web of destruction. Yet, amidst this dark narrative, a glimmer of humor emerges. Imagine the gorilla, in its bewilderment, swatting at the bees with its massive hands, a comical yet tragic sight. Perhaps it contemplates the absurdity of its situation, wondering if it has unwittingly become the star of a nature documentary gone awry. The juxtaposition of such a powerful creature reduced to a hapless victim of buzzing insects is a reminder that nature, in all its brutality, can also be absurdly funny. In the end, the story of the gorilla and its bee infestation serves as a cautionary tale. It urges us to reflect on our own actions and their impact on the world around us. As we navigate the complexities of our existence, let us remember that we share this planet with countless other beings, each playing a vital role in the intricate tapestry of life. And in the shadowy depths of the jungle, where the vibrant greens clash with the stark realities of survival, a haunting sight emerges: a white tiger, majestic yet marred, draped in the remnants of its once pristine coat. This creature, a symbol of beauty and power, now bears a horrific barnacle wound, a grotesque testament to nature's cruel indifference. As the camera zooms in, the viewer is drawn into a world where the line between life and decay blurs, revealing the dark underbelly of existence. The barnacles, small yet insidious, cling to the tiger's skin like a sinister second skin, their hard shells contrasting sharply with the soft, vulnerable flesh beneath. Barnacle infestation is not merely a nuisance. It is a parasitic relationship that can lead to severe consequences for the host. These crustaceans, typically found in marine environments, have somehow found their way onto the tiger, thriving in a habitat that is far from their natural home. As they latch onto the tiger's body, They begin to feed, drawing nutrients from the very life force of this magnificent beast. The wound festers, a breeding ground for infection, as the barnacles multiply, creating a grotesque landscape of white and gray against the tiger's fur. Each barnacle, a tiny fortress, harbors a dark secret. They are not just passive passengers, but active participants in the slow demise of their host. The infestation is a stark reminder of the fragility of life and the often brutal realities of nature. The tiger, once a ruler of its domain, now finds itself in a battle for survival, a victim of circumstance and the relentless march of nature's design. As the camera pans out, we are left to ponder the moral implications of this encounter. Humans, in their quest for dominance over nature, often forget that we are not separate from it. We are part of the same intricate web of life. The barnacle, in its own twisted way, reflects the darker aspects of our existence, how we can become parasites in our environments, exploiting resources until they are depleted. As we watch the white tiger struggle against its affliction, we are reminded that nature is not just a backdrop for our lives. It is a living, breathing entity that demands respect. Perhaps in this dark tale of survival, we can find a sliver of humor in the absurdity of it all. After all, who would have thought that a tiger could become a host for barnacles? Nature, it seems, has a wicked sense of irony. In the quiet stillness of a sun-drenched pasture, a scene unfolds that is both captivating and grotesque. A horse, majestic in its stature, stands frozen in time, its coat glistening under the sun. But upon closer inspection, a horrific sight emerges. A gaping wound, a festering hive of bees embedded in its flesh. This is not merely a wound. It is a testament to nature's darker side, a chilling reminder of the delicate balance between beauty and horror. The bees, once symbols of industriousness and harmony, have turned into agents of chaos, invading the very being of this noble creature. As the camera zooms in, the viewer is drawn into a world where the line between life and death blurs, where the buzzing of bees becomes a haunting symphony of suffering. The infestation begins with a seemingly innocuous encounter. A curious horse, perhaps drawn by the sweet scent of wildflowers, unknowingly stumbles upon a hidden hive. The bees, feeling threatened, unleash their fury, burrowing into the horse's skin, laying eggs that hatch into larvae, feeding on the living tissue. This grotesque symbiosis unfolds as the horse's body becomes a breeding ground for these tiny invaders. The wound, once a mere puncture, transforms into a grotesque hive, pulsating with life, a dark testament to nature's unyielding cycle of survival. The larvae feast, growing fat and bloated, while the horse suffers, its cries echoing through the fields, a chilling reminder of the brutality that can lurk beneath the surface of pastoral beauty. As we delve deeper into this unsettling phenomenon, we must confront the ethical implications of our relationship with nature. Humans, in their quest for progress, have encroached upon the habitats of countless species, disrupting the delicate balance that sustains life. The horse, a victim of circumstance, embodies the consequences of our actions.